The first thing you should do in any emergency situation is assess the scene. Next, create a verbal stimulation.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Then gently shake both of their shoulders.
Hello?
If there is still no response, you can assume that the person is unconscious and you should immediately call 911.
Hello, 911? Yeah, Shamrock, there's a person unconscious. Can you get here ASAP? Awesome, thanks.
Next, check their ABCs. Check their airways by doing the head tilt, chin lift. Then check their breathing by placing your ear to their mouth and listening for breathing, while also looking to see if their chest is rising and falling. Check their circulation by placing your first 2 fingers on their carotid artery on the side closest to you. If the person is not breathing but has a pulse, continue with rescue breaths. Do head tilt, chin lift, hold their nose, and make a barrier around their mouth. Breathe into their mouth as if you were blowing out a candle, 1 breath every 6 seconds. Recheck ABCs once every minute or once every 10 breaths. If the person's chest rises and falls during this process, then the rescue breaths were successful. If the person is still not breathing but no longer has a pulse, move on to CPR. First, do 2 rescue breaths back to back without the 6 seconds in between. Then place your dominant arm fully extended on their nipple line or the middle of their chest. Place your non-dominant hand on your dominant hand and interlock your fingers. Make sure your shoulders are perpendicular to theirs and that your shoulders are over their body. Generate power from your back and your hips rather than your arms, and if you are doing these compressions correctly, you should be breaking the person's ribs. Compressions should be 2 inches deep and at the speed of 100 beats per minute or to the song Staying Alive. Do 30 compressions every 2 breaths and count out loud so that people around you know what you're doing. Complete 5 cycles of this and then recheck your ABCs. If an AED arrives, stop whatever you're doing and apply the AED.
You've now encountered someone who is choking. First, ask them if they are choking.
Are you choking?
Once you receive a nonverbal answer, proceed to tell them.
I know CPR. May I help you?
If they grant you permission to do so, proceed with 5 back blows. Place your non-dominant arm across the front of their chest and place the heel of your dominant hand between their scapula and strike this area 5 consecutive times. After 5 back blows, do 5 abdominal thrusts. Make a fist with your dominant hand with the thumb on the lateral aspect, and then place the thumb above their belly button with your non-dominant hand surrounding your dominant hand. Position yourself in the L stance with 1 foot in between your legs and the other facing outward. Do 5 abdominal thrusts, and then 5 back blows, either until they breathe again or pass out. If the person is now choking and unconscious, gently guide them to the ground and call 911. Don't forget to call.
911, I have a person who is unconscious.
Next, check their ABCs. Do a finger sweep if you are able to see food or another object in their airway. Do this with your pinky finger. If they are still unconscious or there is no visible object in their airway, continue with CPR. For a more detailed description of CPR, please refer back to the beginning of this video. Congratulations, you are now able to save a life.